Today on Loganly Adventures is cherry blossoms falling all over the Meguro Canal in Tokyo, Japan. Meguro is a neighborhood that's famed for cherry blossoms during Sakura season, and I'm going to explore it and show you all about it. First up, I'm exploring a little bit of Motosando, which I love this neighborhood for its architecture and just people watching because people are just so stylish here. And then I'm gonna hop around from the Meguro Canal to even a cemetery for cherry blossoms. And I'm just gonna have a very Sakura spring day here in Tokyo. First, Shelf Bookstore, which is a really cool bookstore from the looks of it. I'm just scrolling through, and then I saw this bookstore on this corner called Shelf, and it looks so cool. There's actually some really rare books, like some really, I don't even know how much it costs. I'm sure it's gonna cost a lot. But these are out of print, Bruce Weber, out of print boats, shoes. Okay, let's go ahead and check it out because it looks so nice. So this may seem odd, but I somehow found myself on the street that's flanked by two graveyards, and it's a really small street with cars passing by just in the middle here. But down the whole street, if you can see, are just rows and rows of cherry blossoms, and it is super, super dreamy. Wow. Aoyama Cemetery. Quite underrated to see cherry blossoms here because most people just don't think of it. I mean, I didn't know of it. I was just walking around and then I saw this street just bursting with all the cherry blossoms. So who knew this is such a hidden gem to just explore and walk around and just soak up the cherry blossoms. That's like a really scenic bike ride. It's really cool. And then just stepping off of the main road into Aoyama Cemetery, you get further afield into the cherry blossoms that are all around. It's very peaceful here, and that's a lot for Tokyo because Tokyo can get overwhelming sometimes with, just the massive amount of crowds, how long sometimes it takes to get from one neighborhood to the next. But when you take a little pause and then just be able to just take a stroll but not bump into people and not be overwhelmed, overcrowded in the middle of the day, that's real pleasure in Tokyo. from Aoyama Cemetery. I saw this shrine just on my way to walking towards the metro, and then the shrine leads into this bamboo alleyway, well, pathway, and it's super serene here. Like the bamboos are so tall, and it's just in the middle of the city, in between all these business buildings. It's not like a residential area at all, and then it leads out into the metro right there. Now from the metro, which by the way, this station is so beautiful. Check it out, like with the yellow line, and then whoop, 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 going in. Look at these curves as I arrive in the heart of Shibuya, and then from Shibuya I'm going to take a bus. And the thing is, I actually do love taking buses in Japan, not so much in the Netherlands, but the buses here I can see so many things. I mean, I do enjoy the metro, the underground, the Tokyo Metro, but when I take the bus and it's like a brilliant day, brilliant spring day like this, there's just from the cherry blossoms lining up all throughout Shibuya, all the way through the architecture and the people up and down the streets. There's so many things to catch my eye on. Look at this. So I really enjoy it. Like, this is kind of like a pastime in itself because of so many things to catch. It's just the only thing is I wish I could like consistently get off and pop into things if I had many more hours in a day. But anyways, we're here now. This is Meguro, the Meguro neighborhood, where we'll be exploring the rest of the day in. That was intense. So that's the line for Jiro's Ramen in Meguro, and they do not play around with the proportion. So Jiro Ramen is known for their huge portion sizes, which I love, and it was a bowl deep enriching with fatty pork broth. It was delicious. Now I'm about to pass out, but I can't because we're in this specific neighborhood to explore one more thing for cherry blossom season, for Sakura season. So I'm determined to go and see it, especially since the sunlight is so beautiful right now. Oh, I'm so full though. This is the Meguro Canal, and you can see the river just running through it with all of these cherry blossom trees on both sides. It is super stunning. This is what I really wanted to cap up cherry blossom season, Sakura season with. Now, these are still a little bit in bloom, but all alongside the river, I'm just gonna walk across the bridge. You'll see that there's more all up and down Meguro Canal. Wow. Now this is the passageway that you can walk right by the water. So I was up above, and then now I'm walking down below, and it's just such a beautiful stroll. So there's so many wonderful strolls in Tokyo. I love that it's a very pedestrian friendly, walking friendly city. Now these are the cherry blossoms just right by the water that hangs over the water. I love these clearing of these spots up alongside, up and down the Meguro Canal river, because you can just pop right up to it and peer out over into the water so easily from here. Imagine living up there. Those apartment complexes have such a great view in the spring. This has got to be the strangest building I've seen in Tokyo, but it is a hotel. So it's like a castle themed hotel overlooking the Meguro River with the cherry blossom trees around it. I like the commitment to the towers, the spiral towers. Now this is the perfect golden hour walk. Just along the water with the cherry blossoms crisscrossing different bridges. I'm just absolutely in love with Tokyo, especially during this season. And getting to experience this side of Tokyo is just really, really unique and special for me. To escape the 9 to 5 is something that I truly value so much in life, because truth be told, if I have to go into an office and my job is an office job right now, I would not be able to see this. It literally, this is like 3 p.m. in the middle of the week, you know what I mean? So the fact that I get to make my own hours with this job and work remote and live in Tokyo while I'm getting paid euros is something that I would never take for granted. And I know that it won't last forever, because this job, you know, this position is not forever. So I'm just gonna soak it in and just be eternally grateful for this and be able to, you know, live this up as much as I could and just enjoy my days here, because this is what I wanted for so long. And I can't believe that I get to be amongst these locals, living life here and just being able to enjoy Sakura as they bloom and happen. So I have more Tokyo adventures coming your way. Give this video a like if you haven't already. Leave me a comment below and what do you think of all these sites, and hit subscribe if you haven't already, because I'll catch you in the next Tokyo adventures.